welcome back to Battlecraft Garage. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I wasn't excited to drive home today from work. I am finally returning to Star Wars Legion after a long hiatus. The last time I played was back in 2018 and 2019, but I kind of drifted away from the scene at my local game store when it became a little bit too competitive for my taste. I've always been more of a hobby and theme guy than a tournament player. Don't get me wrong, I like a little competition, but it just got a little too intense where there was actually people verbally arguing with each other over rules and over position of figures, and that's just not my cup of tea. So I've always had a soft spot for the Separatists, and I decided to order not one, but as you can see, two boxes for the Separatist army. You know, I've always really liked the Separatists. They're the slapstick robots, the cape-wearing war criminal with a massive ego, and of course everybody's favorite Grievous, who likes to collect lightsabers like Pokemon cards. So when I saw that there was going to be a Separatist starter set, I knew I had to get not just one, but now there's two of them. This is getting out of hand. Alright, sorry about that. That was a really bad joke. Card House was actually one of the places I ordered from. I ordered from Asmodee, and I also ordered from Card House. And Card House actually sent me the free Hondo that comes with it. Asmodee did not send me Hondo, which was kind of a disappointment. Alright, so now we got all the components out, as you can see. Comes with the cards in 4 languages: English, Spanish, French, and German. And of course you also have the starter set information in all 4 languages as well, so if parlez-vous français, you are in luck. Read this first. Stop before assembling. Use the QR code to visit atomicmassgames.com/assembly and download the assembly instructions. Be sure to use a pair of sharp hobby clippers to remove the miniature components from the sprue. Carefully clean the excess material and mold lines with a sharp hobby knife. Check the fit of each before gluing. Use a small amount of hobby plastic glue to assemble the components. Use caution with all products and follow all manufacturer instructions. Adult supervision is recommended for children under the age of 16. Have fun. So if you are a war gamer already, you already know all that information, but I guess that's a good little warning for those that are coming from outside the hobby. So you got a bag of bases for all our figures, standard red, white, and black dice, your measurement sticks. Now, as I understand it, measurement has changed since I last played, and so have the cards, so I am going to have to do a lot of reading up on the rules. The tokens, for the most part, look pretty much the same. Some small differences here and there, like I do not remember some of these tokens. I don't remember these things. So again, I'm going to have to do some. I don't remember what these are. Definitely going to have to do some reading up on the rules. But I'm actually looking more forward to painting everything. First up, we got General Grievous. He'll make a fine addition to my collection. As you can see, he's got 4 arms, and he has got 4 lightsabers. Everything we love about Grievous. I gotta say, I really do like the feel of the new plastic, hard plastic kits as compared to the old resin that I was used to. Back when I played, a lot of that stuff felt very fragile, though I am particularly worried about these lightsabers. I feel like those are going to break in probably 1 or 2 games with some not so gentle handling. But otherwise, I mean, it's a great sculpt. I'm especially in love with his head here. I can get that in focus. Alright, next up are the Droidicas. 2 of them, and as we all know, the Jedi are no match for Droidicas. Seriously though, again, loving these sculpts, love the hard plastic. they just look like really angry espresso machines with guns when you build them, and I can't wait. This is actually probably, besides for Grievous, I am really anxious to build the Droidicas. Next up, we have the 9 B2 battle droids that are included. Not much to say about them. They look really accurate to the movies and the Clone Wars series, just like the rest of the figures. Like I said, I've been out of the loop with Legion for a while. I watched a few videos about the Separatist army in Legion, playing it. Seems like this is one of the more favored units for players to take. It's those and the Droidicas. Last and certainly not least are the B1 battle droids. You get 30 of these. That is my intention, to build all 60 of them, because I have the 2 boxes, and to make a horde army, kind of like a bolt-action Soviet army. I really want to go all out on the B1 battle droids because I really love them. Roger, roger. Alright, so what do you guys think? I honestly think for the amount of money, you have a fantastic deal here, which is why I bought 2 of them, because I know that when the expansions come out, I would end up spending a lot more money just buying the expansions to get this many B1 droids and the B2s and Droidicas. So yeah, now I have an extra Grievous, but you know, I can always eBay him, or I can build him in a different paint scheme, or paint him in a different scheme. But I am really happy with this purchase. For me, this is going to be a great re-entry into Legion. I've always loved Star Wars, and more recently I've started watching the prequels again with my daughter, who's 10, and she has been having a great time watching them, and she asks so many awesome questions that, you know, it's great for somebody like me to just nerd out with my daughter and to tell her about, you know, secret little Easter eggs, or, you know, the history of some of the characters, because I know them very well from reading Star Wars books and comics. And you know, one of the major upsides to playing the Separatist Legion is that when you do lose, at least it's on theme, you know, you can just say it was all part of Palpatine's master plan that you lost. Well, thanks for hanging with me here at Battlecraft Garage. I hope that you've enjoyed this chaotic little show-off. I was really excited to do this today and been thinking about how I was going to do it all day, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to pull out my cell phone and do an unboxing video, my first ever. If you did like the video and you're going to forgive me for my droid-like incompetence, please give my YouTube a like, subscribe, and hit me with your favorite prequel quote in the comments. So, for Battlecraft Garage, I'm Jim, and as always, Roger, roger.